We in the building. Sorry, sorry for those who've been waiting on me. I was late a little bit. What's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can put it in a bit like Stockton. Hit the weed. We about to hit the weed. And let me go get my weed. I'm about to get my weed right quick. We about to get into it. I got my hold up. Somebody calling me on my phone. Chakra doctor.
Hello, this is Marie Rowland.
Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? You calling about the live that we're on?
I spoke to you on Wednesday, I think, and I was going to get back with you over the weekend to buy my product.
Oh, yes. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org, chakradoctor.org, and it's right there on the front page. Anything that you need is right there on the front page.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right, and we about to get it in, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm late to the party. It's been a busy day. Yo, what's PPs in the butter that agrees? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? What's cracking? What's cracking? Thank y'all for waiting on me. Thank y'all for getting it in. We about to get it in, y'all. We about to get these blessings in. Lil Moody said blessings. Lil Moody, we about to get these blessings in, Lil Moody. We're going to get out of our Moody today, Lil Moody. We're going to make sure we out of your Moody. We're going to make sure you're in a good Moody today, Lil Moody. You understand me? The only Moody is a good Moody. A bad Lil Moody ain't no, we need a good Lil Moody in this bitch. You say Lil Moody, but we don't know what kind of Lil Moody you is. We don't know if you're a bad Lil Moody or a good Lil Moody. But I hope you're a good Lil Moody. Cause, you know, good moods bring in good reviews and good dudes, and when you're happy about life is just gonna be happy about you. You see what I'm saying? Like there's no replacement than gratitude. There's no bigger replacement than gratitude, man. Gratitude is the reason for everything that we doing. If we ain't grateful, things might not look the way we wanted to look because we ain't grateful, so we can't see with the eyes of gratitude. See, gratitude are special glasses that we use before we even get into like I'm straight out there. I ain't even gonna get a chance to hit the weed yet. But look, like the glasses, gratitude, the glasses of gratitude have you with an attitude that can't be beat. Not from a perspective of arrogance or from a perspective of, you know, competition, but a perspective of I'm finally rooted within my full self-awareness in my being, and for that I am grateful, and that gratitude cannot be beat. There is no other drug. Listen, listen, you ready for this? If the universe was a dope head, if the great grand holy mother universe was a motherfucking dope head, her drug would be gratitude. If God was a dope head, the dope would be gratitude. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm not in a position that a lot of people might be in. And I'm in this position. No matter what position it is, no matter if somebody over me or somebody under me, I'm grateful for my position. That's how that go. You see, that's how that go, Lil Moody. You feel me? Spiritual Moody, if it's meant to be. See, remember, you can't say spiritual Moody. See? Because the spirit ain't got no mood, nigga. Moods are only relegated to emotion. Emotion is only relegated to the physical. The physical is only relegated to illusion. Your moods, whether they swing or whether they're controlled, are nothing but illusions that are controlled, are nothing but illusions that are not controlled. In the life of Anam, the life of man, huh? That's what's happening, man. So before we get into this wonderful, 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 glorious, glorious, infinitely positive time, I just want to let everybody just come on in and usher in. And we're going to get into, number one, we're going to get into the history. The history, you know, I got it. The history and the witchery of 31st. The 1031. See, listen, remember, in my bloodline, my grandmother had, you ready for this? My grandmother had 9 children. My grandma literally, no. And I didn't put it together. I didn't put it together when I was in school. And they told me about the 9 planets and said, my very elegant mother just served us 9 pizza pies. And that's how they made me remember the cosmos. And I never thought, damn, those 9 kids that my grandmammy had were like, you know, the representation of the 9 planets. And my mother, being the oldest girl and the oldest girl and the 3rd oldest overall, right? First comes my uncle first comes my uncle Mizell, then comes my uncle Alonzo. That's the 2 oldest, 2 boys, and then comes my mama, the first girl, oldest girl, 3rd oldest child. Then comes my uncle Donnell. Then comes my aunties. All my auntie first came my auntie Reen. Auntie Reen, 2nd girl. Then after T-Reen came the twins. Now remember, the twins, they born on the day. Happy birthday, y'all, if y'all watching this. They born on today. My twin aunties, they born on October 31st, right? And then after my twin aunties was my Aries Aunt Sice. And then after that is our baby, the Tanya. She was born on October 31st. So I got 3 aunties whose birthday on October 31st, Scorpio. But not only do I have 3 aunties who are born in Scorpio, October 31st Scorpio, but 2 of them are twins. 2 of them are twins. Just like the twins of Scorpio representing the death and rebirth, aka Judas Iscariot, aka Judas Thaddeus. Is it a coincidence that they got 9 planets in the solar system and my grandma had 9 children and you know, I'm just you know, I'm just joshing. You know. So the one thing I do, you know, want to get in before we get into the festivities. The one thing I do want to reiterate, you know, shout out to my bloodline, man. Shout out to my bloodline with y'all good game playing asses. We know, you already know. You already know this whole Rainbow Booty Boy experience started with me busting at y'all, loading up the chopper, exposing y'all sacrifice my mama, and exposing that I'm after with the motherfucker. Yeah, and I got this motherfucking magical pen. And guess what? My mama back now. So today is a real special day. Because a lot of y'all don't know, in 2016, I went into the graves of the ancestors of New Orleans, and I told them, let me be the one who lead us into ascension. And they put me through a 5-year test, 60 months to be exactly, 60 months. This is the 60th fucking month. I've been working hard on this spell for 60 fucking months, I opened up every fucking gate. And y'all about to see miracles from the great grand holy mother, the likes this world has not seen since the fucking mythological Bible days. I promise you, I put my life on it. Put my life on it. The shit you see in your movies, you're going to be seeing it in your eyesight. Short, soon, sweet, and in your child's lifetime. Your lifetime. When I say your lifetime, if you were born anything 80, all 80 babies on back, that's my lifetime. I'm 82. Anything 80 on back, in our lifetime, we shall see the ascension. We shall see the earth go from hell to heaven, and we shall witness and bear witness that the great grand holy mother of all divinity is source. And man, it's a wonderful time to be alive. It's a wonderful time to be on her. It's a wonderful time to be her prophet. See, let's get this clear. I'm Christ in the flesh, giving you the prophecies, giving you the codes, giving you the scripts. I had somebody call me today. This whole shit, man, listen, I was gonna mind my business today. I was gonna leave y'all alone today. I swear to God, I was gonna leave y'all alone today. I was gonna make a video and put it out, and y'all look at that. I wasn't gonna go live. I promise you I wasn't gonna go live. I promise you I wasn't gonna go live. But I had to hit the weed with my fellow gangers, my fellow love gangers in this bitch. I had to hit the weed with y'all, man, because I can't let him know if I don't let y'all know. I can't tell him the truth if I don't tell y'all the truth. And I've been telling y'all the truth forever and ever and ever and ever. I mean it. Amen. I mean it. Go look at my timeline. Go look at the timeline of my videos. I've been doing it for years. I've been telling you my identity for years. Giving you the game for years. Huh. And as I hear a train echoing in the distance, I'm letting you know the windows of heaven are bust wide the fuck open. And I don't know about the rest of y'all, but she about to pull me out a blessing so big, so big. Not only will I be able to receive it, I'm going to be able to use it to change the world. My great grand holy mother never lied to me. She's never lied to me in trillions of years I've been living, man. The trillions of years I've been in existence. The trillions of years I've been God, Ra, at her throne, right hand, sitting as the eternal prophet, voice of the great grand holy mother of all divinity, Lucifer in the flesh, light bringer, Mr. Venus flytrap himself. That's one thing my great grand holy mother ain't never, ever, 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 ever did. And that's the one quality that she gave me that makes me the foundation of this whole shit. Because the one thing that the great grand holy mother don't do. You ready? She bows before no one, no man, no woman. She bows. All bow to her. Go look at the record books and go see all of these males who you idolize. They secretly worship and bow down to the sacred feminine goddess. The ones who don't, they going against it, and they already gonna get dealt with. You already know how the motherfucking League of Assassins do it, nigga. You already know how the League of Assassins do it, and we ain't gotta do all that motherfucking heckling, Cod Smith and Wesson bull fucking shit. Doc, what you think about Jehovah's Witness? What do you mean? What do I think about them? Most Jehovah's, but the majority, the higher level Watchtower, the Watchtower Witnesses, are baby blood drinking Satan, pedophiles, human trafficking, raping, racist, Satanist, necrophiliac motherfuckers. That's what I know about the motherfucking Watchtower Jehovah's Witnesses. Now you low level poor man Jehovah's Witnesses that went to church your whole life, giving your money away to Jehovah your whole life. Now, I don't know, that's your personal business, but I know the ones who own your religion, the one who makes your religion's rules, the one who makes the rules of what a Jehovah's Witness can and can't do, they pedophiles, and they rapists, and they Satanists, and they necrophiliac, and they scum. I know that for a fact. Now, you lower Jehovah's Witnesses who under the sauce, who you under the sauce and you dripping the sauce because you done read a book that you can't understand yet, motherfucker. Okay, then wait a minute. Y'all, the Bible says that there will be a time allotted for all who has been in ignorance and have not come into knowledge. So I know for a fact that, the truth always comes to somebody's doorstep eventually. I'm just the ultimate truth. That's it. I'm just the ultimate truth, the foundation of love. The way, the truth, the light. No one comes into the great grand holy mother but through I am. Everything is a religious cult. If you wake up in the morning and go to work, that's a fucking religious cult. You wake up religiously every day, clock in to go be a slave for somebody else that you'll never fucking meet at a company that you'll never fucking own. And you go there religiously. And it's a bunch of y'all. It's safe to say the whole world is a cult and a religion. So don't miss me with the word plays. Miss me with the word plays. In the beginning, it was the word, and the word was God, and the word was with God. I analyze everything, for I am all. And so when I analyze what's going on with this game, and I'm giving them, I'm breaking it down for you. I'm breaking it down for you magically. I'm breaking it down for you magically. Either you get it or you don't. Shouts out to Revis King. And I was like, nah, man, listen, bro. The higher ups at all of these organized religions y'all fucking with, they're fucking pedophiles, they're Satanists, they're human traffickers, they rapists, they fucking necrophiliac, they fucking sacrifice babies, they do all that shit. And guess what? I know for a fact this goes down because I'm from the city where magic is normal. In New Orleans, magic is normal. You motherfuckers just sleep. I am a Choctaw Chippewa Native American. I don't gotta walk around and act like I don't know who I am. For I know who I be. So before we get into it, I had to give the great grand holy mother her just due, man. Because a lot of people don't understand the only reason why I'm in front of you right now, nigga. Because she say do it. See, I got this. So let me say, because everybody got this. I got this voice I hear in my head. And it's a female's voice. And this female voice came to me and told me to bow down to her. And she'll make me the ruler of all. And I said, you don't got to make me the ruler of all. I just want to be next to you. And that's when the games began. Because ever since I've been next to the great grand holy mother of all divinity, ain't a fucking fraternity, ain't a fucking fraternal order, and ain't mammy been able to fuck with me. Ain't a fucking cult. You name a cult that fuck with the great grand holy mother. You name a cult that beats Ahume Yue Wa Asara. Name a cult that beats that cult, please. Name a cult that beats Ahume Yue Wa Asara. See, we're gonna talk about this occultic shit, this culture. That's what it's called. That's what a cult is. It's a cult. You talk about culture? Yeah. And you niggas asleep. So welcome to the wake up. Welcome to the apocalypse. Apocalypse means to uncover that which is hidden. Apocalypse means to shed light on that which is in darkness. Apocalypse means to bring truth where there is lie. Apocalypse means that positive shall be the dominant force, no longer the negative. Apocalypse now. So we're gonna get into this 31st magical history, and we're gonna get into y'all reading, and we're gonna get it in. Boom. Remember, today is called Halloween. Halloween is the slang nickname term for All Hallows Eve. Okay? All Hallows Eve is a term, a European term, for an ancient African, specifically Kemet, aka Egypt, principle or tradition or culture of magic. So, when you're talking about saints, let's talk about, remember, because I'm from New Orleans and my team is the Saints. So when you're talking about the saints, sorry, y'all. Let me get this. When we talking about the saints, let's get this into perspective. 85% of the saints are, number one, female. Go do your history. Go do your looking up. Female. These females were so-called beaten, raped, tortured, and maimed in the name of Christianity and representing Jesus Christ. And the pagans took them and did all kind of foul shit with them. And the Christian church and the Christian Catholic Church sainted them and put them in and gave them a saintly title of divinity, right? When in actuality, we get down dirty in the jungle deep. Those of us who are in the real knowing of how things go, we know that the very Church of Satan itself lies at the heart of what you like to call the Christian Catholic Church. But remember this, I say Catholic because remember that's the first official on paper Christians, right? And they rule, remember, they rule over the Baptists. They got to say over the Baptists, the Methodists, and all of the other, all of the other different sects, the Jehovah's Witnesses. It's a big melee. It's a big melee over this ancient African knowledge that they've put into 66 books and removed some other books so y'all don't get to know the real deep. But you do 66 books that they gave y'all supposed to have figured that out by now, and y'all ain't figured that fucking shit out by now. So here I am breaking this shit fucking down for you. So number one, saints. If you go look into the Catholic Church, saint that's who brought saints to y'all, Catholic Church. All Hallows Eve. Now remember, hallow, the root in hallow is what? Halo or hall. Okay, hallway, but also halo. Well, the rabbit hole goes deep. Now, in Catholicism, you will find that the majority of the saints are women and children. And these women and these children have been given saintly title. But when you read their story, and their story is supposed to go, hey, you know, they lived for Christ and they got tortured and beaten and maimed and performed miracles in the name of Christ. And so because they were performing miracles in the name of Christ, they got killed by pagans. This is what they want you to believe now when it comes to these saints. Now, what they're not telling you is when you look at the life of these saints, you'll see that majority of them are women, and the majority of them were beaten, maimed, harassed, raped, tortured, and did in the most heinous ways that a man can even do a female. And you see that All Saints Day and Halloween is really a stolen ancient Egyptian love concept. Remember, in ancient Kemet, you know, the hollows or the hallways of Amenti, the halls of, remember, it's called the halls of Amenti. Remember, so when they talk about the hall, you're talking about something ancient from Kemet, and that hall and that hall is called the hall of Amenti, or the hall of Amun, or the hall of Ra. Amenti or Amen or Amun, or you see any one of those, you're talking about the most powerful deity in the Egyptian pantheon outside of the great grand holy mother, and that is Ra. Lucifer, I am. His name has morphed from Ra into Zeus, into Lucifer now, but his more ancient name and the more ancient term is Ra. Okay. Now, so when they're talking about the hollows, and remember, that's where halo, and this is why angels wear a halo over their head, and, you know, demons don't wear the halo because they're not dwelling within the hall of Amenti, because the hall of Amenti is the God's domain. Let's understand this, okay? There are places where gods live, like how, you know, benevolent gods, and they got places where malevolent gods live. And they all live inside of the human being because the kingdom of heaven is within. But we're going to get to the history of these saints so y'all can understand the magical play that is in disguise, okay? So the saints are basically beaten and tortured women. You want my personal opinion? My personal opinion that these women was beaten and tortured actually by the actual satanic agenda of the Catholic Church in the first place. Okay. And a lot of those crusades for Christ were, no, it was get down and lay down and going against women, like really complete all out flat out war against the sacred feminine and everything that she stood for, her, you know, the Mother Earth. That's why you think they destroyed the earth, they destroyed the woman, they destroyed anything that has anything to do with sacred femininity. They try to fucking demonize it. They try to call it they try to call it some despicable bullshit, right? So they used to do these to these girls. They used to do satanic rituals upon girls and canonize them or put them in godly stature. So that's what they do in the satanic church. When they sacrifice them babies and they sacrifice those women, they put them in the form of angels. Like, you made it to heaven, okay, through going through the hell that we put you through. That's a little sick, weird, twisted thing but among Satanists that y'all just don't know if y'all ain't practicing magic, bro. That's just plain and simple how it go. All right? And you got to be keen into the aware of the files of the devil. Now, so when you're practicing All Hallows Eve, that is the eve or the day before All Saints. And All Saints is the basic representation of all of the saints put together, all of the people who died, you know, all of the deities, all of the souls, all hands on, all energetic, on All Saints Day, all energy, light hands on deck. Dark hands, light hands, anything that has energy, gotta show out and exert their energy on All Saints Day, if you know like I know. Okay? So the Day of the Dead, Halloween, or they call it Samhain. Now remember, Samhain, all it is, Samhain is just, remember, a ritual of set. Okay? We just got to understand where the root comes from, and you'll never have to get confused with these different characters that they plagiarize them into. They plagiarize them into these different characters so that you don't get into the fact that they stole it from an original source. All right? So, getting into that, we understand that during this day, the positive magicians are basically sending out positive energy, taking care of life, and making sure that they promote life. While the negative magicians are doing everything in their power right now to harm life, create mischief, and do anything that's opposite of live. Okay? And the positive magicians are doing everything that is conducive to live on this day, especially on this day and Christmas as well. Okay? So, understanding this secret occult knowledge that I just given you, you might get a little bit more peek in why your media industry paints Halloween as this day of the demon, as this day of evil, because they commit so much evil on this day, and they got a monopoly on our ad space and our, they got a monopoly on our industry when it comes to entertainment. So the only thing you can do is put out independent information and, get to the level that they're at and put out the positive information like I'm doing, right? And one thing I know that they're doing for a fact is that, remember, the billionaire J.P. Morgan told you that, millionaires don't practice astrology. Billionaires do. Y'all didn't hear it, though, man. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't understand how the universe is moving and how everybody's paying attention to these galaxies and these stars, and whether it's flat, whether it's round, whether it's inside or outside, they're paying attention to the cosmos, period. All right? So much so they got whole fucking ologies and mologies off the shit. All right? And let's understand, Black women created that shit. You see? The goddess Dr. Suzar broke that down already and told y'all that they're trying to rob the great grand holy mother of her names and titles and call it masculinity. Okay, but no, let's call a spade a spade. All right. So during this day, it's all energy on deck, and anybody, whether you're good or bad, you can partake into the harnessing and gathering of the energy of this day. All right, whether you're doing it in meditation, whether you're doing it in ritual, whether you're doing it in reading, whether you're doing it in confinement, whether you're doing it in the open and partying, whatever, you can partake into the energy of the ritual of this day, because all hands, all saints, all energy on deck. All right. So, and this is the eve of All Saints Day. So it really on 11/1/111, the new beginning. Remember, the death is the 31st. The rebirth is the first, which is all Saints Day, and then you move into, you're about to start traveling into your solstice, your soul, right? So that's why I call hibernation or whatever like that. Really, that is a time to go inside and reflect and really do some inside ascension growing, because that's when I became illuminated. I became enlightened. I became fully chakra activated in the jail cell in October. Literally, October, if I'm not mistaken, October the 30th or the 31st. So I'm just giving y'all the game, how the game don't change. You just got to pay attention to the signs of the times, like the Bible told us. And when we pay attention to the signs of the times, we'll know what the celestial bodies are doing, that has a precedence over what we are doing. Because last time I checked, the sun is bigger than you. The earth is bigger than you. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all of the moons are bigger than you. So therefore, they have, just on size alone, a seniority over you, just on size alone. Okay? Now, if you know, like I know, they're not just balls of gas and little balls of light in the sky like you think. They're actually living, feeling, breathing, thinking celestial organisms of immense power that are deciding to let us have a go at it in these little bitty bodies. See? Everybody got to sacrifice something. So we're going to get into these free reads. And I'm going to get into, if any, before we get into the free reads, I want to definitely, hit the weed. I want to definitely hit the weed before I get into the free read. I was supposed to get into the damn free read, but as soon as I came on, as soon as the fucking live came on, it was like, boom, oh shit, the energy just going that way, right? So hit the weed with me, y'all. And let me get a lighter. Wait a minute. I gotta get a lighter. Oh, thank you. Throw this lighter away. Hit the weed with me, y'all. Take two. Ready? Go. So how it goes with the readings, the free reads, I give free reads, but if anybody donate in the super chat, if you donate in the super chat, I will make sure that you jump the line and get read first. So I give free reads, but if you want to get read first, do your super chat donation and I will put you in front of the line. So Doc, do you believe anybody? Do I believe that anybody? No, I don't. So the reason why I don't believe that anybody of this generation went into space, because this generation is fucking cruel, dumb, and ignorant, and don't know unconditional love. And this is why your ass ain't been able to get out of the dome. The reason why other civilizations made it out of the dome, and you wonder why they gone. You wonder why the Mayans just gone. Wonder why the fucking Atlantis just disappeared and just sunk underwater. No, motherfucker. We come here to learn the test. We pass our fucking test. We go to the next levels of fucking existence while you motherfuckers still stay stuck on the surface. Period. So the ones that really went to space, you don't get to see them because they in space, motherfucker. Think about it. Nigga ain't coming back here. Nigga, I'm about to go travel. Nigga, I'm going to the higher technology. What the fuck I gotta be here for? If I make it into space, what the fuck I'm gonna stay on this old ignorant ass planet for? And they got technology of fucking beings of immense power and technology living on farther reaches. Motherfucker can't even get along with skin color in this bitch. You think a motherfucker gonna go to space and come back? For what? What's this? What? Nigga, you in space. Nigga, you better, ain't nobody said a selfie. Listen, bro. This is what we get me about it. Hey, all right. The Bible says you shall know a tree by the fruit that it bears. So, we have never seen, and since space been mentioned, since space been in existence, we have never seen definitive proof that it actually exists. Wait. I'll repeat it again. Since we've been knowing there's a space with stars, moons, and planets, galaxies, and whether it's flat or fucking round, right? There is no actual definitive 100 trillion% proof out right now that can prove the existence of what these magicians are calling the space-time continuum or space. Remember, space is a place where storage of memories get held. How much space you got on your phone memory? Think about it. Since space been out, the only motherfuckers who could tell you about space was the motherfuckers that control the actual goings-ons in space. The only people telling you about space is... Now remember, there's definitive proof that these things actually exist, but no, remember, that definitive proof is going to come through experience, and you're not going to get that here, because here is a learning center. This is a place where you come to learn how to grow into the global fucking society, past the global society, into your solar society, past your solar society, into your galactic society, and past your galactic society into your universal society, and then even go further past your universal society into your multiversal society. And now you're talking data to me. But if you're talking about anything that's going on Earth, you sleep. The only thing you should be talking about that's going on Earth is what's going on inside of you, and how you're correcting it, perfecting it, so that when you leave this body, because you signed up to come live in this motherfucker. Let's get it clear. You signed up to come here. You just don't remember, because that'll be cheating the game if we let you remember that you are infinite being come to learn a lesson as a weak human. You are an infinite God soul inside of a meat suit, here to learn a lesson through the form of a game called life. But at the same time, this game serves a lot of purposes. Number one, travel. With all of the technology in the multiverses, the human being has been the ultimate technology in the form of interstellar light wave travel. If you want to understand the universe, understand the human body, and specifically the Black woman's body. Once you understand that map, you will understand that the space that you see with your naked eye is just an overall reflection, an overall projection of the overall collection of the collective. The collective of who? The collective of 8 billion souls that's living on this planet as you speak, going through their tests and stages of infinite data learning. Remember, for a being that lives forever, school never ends. You live forever, why should school ever end? You live forever, why should... Remember, you live forever, school never ends. Learning never ends. See? So in the end, Earth is a school. That body that you borrowing from God and the great grand holy mother universe and Earth, and everybody that put their money together to compose this wonderful, wonderful carbon suit. Because a lot of beings got together and put their essences together to come together and make the human. This wasn't just no one God effort to create the human. So in the Bible, in the beginning, in the Hebrew, it says the Elohim created the heavens and the earth. And when you look at the Hebrew Elohim translated into the English, it means the gods, plural. Because They're not lying. It took multiple. It took multiple. It took multiple gods to create this motherfucker. Now, once this experiment began and there was seen a success in the prototype called human, then came more prototypes and other challenges and other competitions. Well, maybe this prototype can do it. Well, it seems as if the human prototype, there is no greater prototype to house the infinite capabilities of the great grand holy mother of all divinity, except that which is outside the human. The human being has been the exceptional full chakra activated energy that can channel the great grand holy mother prime herself. The human being has proved themselves time and time again. And believe it or not, the human being is scattered throughout the universes and multiverses. This is just a learning station for you new human beings. For you new souls who wanted to sign up to come and learn the human experience so that you can take it back as a status and repertoire reward as God in your perspective, constellation, galaxy, multiverse, universe, or dimension. I hope I'm not losing nobody, but I'm about to just break it down real quick before we get into the free read so you can understand the mind of the God consciousness and the source great grand holy mother that flows through me as the I am and all, playing the game in front of you in real time with you right here, right now. Reverend Rance Dunbar, the chakra doctor. I am known by that in this life. This life. I've lived many lives just like you live many lives, and this is not my first Christ incarnation. Go look at my Gmail, my Gmail, my email address. My email address says hiphopjesus2, nigga. I told you I'll be back, Lucy. I'm home. Y'all just gonna see in due time. I ain't gotta really talk about that. All I gotta do is just live it. See? When you live like type, you live like Christ and you walk like Christ and you act like Christ and you move like Christ and you're gonna get what Christ got. What's that? The light. Any questions? So I'm just here to remind you guys of the soul contracts that you guys have signed up for all of you guys who want to give up life. Don't go into that debt. Don't go into that karmic debt trying to give up life. No, keep going. You signed up for it. There is a great reward in seeing it all the way through, no matter who you are. See it all the way through, but learn the cheat codes along the way. You're not supposed to be living life and dying at, 23, 33, 43, 53 years old. No, you're supposed to be putting up long numbers so that you can have an extended warranty. Now, unless you are doing light travel and you're trying to go to a different, to a different area of light travel, then now we're talking about early deaths and all of those type of assistances. But for the most part, the people that come to live on Earth come to learn experiences so that they can take those experiences back with them as a data source system of how to be a greater God by incarnating into a vessel that is able to house the mappings and the DNA of God. See? And so this is why carbon is so important. Are we ancestors to last life family members? That's for you to find out. I'm not here to answer every question, Lil Moody. That's what I'm saying. And I hope you guys understand that. I'm not here to hold your hand in this shit. I'm just here to wake you up to this shit. I'm not here to fucking hold nobody's hand. None of that gonna happen right there. If you can't put your spiritual, intuitive, mental, emotional common sense together, then so be it. That's on your body. I ain't tripping on that. See? I ain't tripping on you being a little slow before you get it. But I ain't here to hold your hand. You see? Can I ask, please? Yes, you can ask. What do you want to ask? If it's something that's worth asking, I'll let you know if it's worth answering. Yes, go ahead, Andrea. Let's see what you want to ask before we get into these reads. I said I was going to get into the reads at minute 55. So, and so understanding that, yes, in the overall subconscious common sense, you are supposed to have a certain level of knowing and knowledge. Right? And so with that knowing and with that, see that's how you get see, that's ignorance. I don't deal with ignorance. That's stupidness. See, I told you I don't even gotta answer it. See, boom. Anyway, so when it comes down to it, we're gonna get these reads in, but I want to let you know, man, that this is just a gift from the great grand holy mother universe, man. You got a question too? Go ahead, man. We're gonna do questions because everybody got questions. We're gonna do questions. We're gonna do questions. What is your question? I hope it's a good question. If it ain't a good question, I'm gonna be like, should I? We're gonna see. Audience, should I answer that shit or no? Fuck. Let the audience decide, man. A lot of things y'all can figure out on your own. I'm helping y'all. I'm here to teach y'all how to teach yourself. Like, that's the real teaching. That's the only way your body will actually get the algorithm, is if eventually you become the teacher. And every teacher is good at being able to upgrade their regimen to fit their students, right? But a lot of times we handicap our students by doing too much for our students. And that's where this is what's wrong with the educational system of today right now. The educational system of today right now is you're actually doing too much for children and not teaching them how to be, our structure teaches us how to be, subservient and servants and not, captains of our own destiny of our lives. So, and you took too long to answer the damn question, man. Shit. But anyway, we about to get into these reads. All right. So, once again, the first person say I do, they get the first read. Let's get it. I'm about to go to the order, and we're gonna get it in. I'm about to go to the order, and we're gonna get it in. Hold up. My order at boom. So the first person said I do, Sylvia the Scream. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, everything just came pouring in at one time. All right, boom, I like that. Boom, I got a question too. Boom, thank you. All right, we done started the woo-de-woo. So should I go to last shall be first? We're gonna go to last shall be first and the first shall be last. See, boom. So he show Chicago. Here we go. He show Chicago. Pick a number. 1 through 4. Oh no, sorry. Pick a number 1 through 30. I'm sorry. Pick a number 1 through 30. Let me know what that number is. Put it in the comment section. Pick a number 1 through 30 and let me know what that comment is. 6. He picked number 6. Now you're gonna pick a number 1 through 23. Pick a number 1 through 23. Let me see if I can find my Demons of Deception bar. Are you? They be hiding. I gotta watch them. What is that? Where? I'm looking for. Let me see. I should. My Vanna White gonna have to come. Oh, I think it's right here. I had to get up for it. Let me see. I told you them little devils always be hiding from me, bro. I don't know why. That book is always the hardest book for me to find in my arsenal, and it's right here, like in front of my face. And I just got people out. Where is that? Oh, there we go. I told you they're right there. I told you the motherfuckers right there. Boom, I got you. All right, boom, I got you. Motherfucker right there. All right, and I'm sweating the brakes in this motherfucker. Huh? Yeah. Oh shit. I forgot, man. The fucking heat on this motherfucker. Look. All right, so bam. You pick 6 and then you pick 4. So I'm gonna get you right now. So right now, 47. And this is a new way of reading, y'all. Nobody don't do this the way I do this. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Boom. So this is the energy that's gonna bring silence to those who are going against you. For some reason, you got some people that's going against you in Chicago, and their silence is needed in order for you to gain a foothold, into your next level of ascension. So thank the cosmos that they're going to bind them and bring them silence. Basically, in other words, the things that they're trying to say and the things that they're trying to do, they're not going to even get an opportunity to do it because life is going to have them caught up in their own shit that they need to be taken care of versus worrying about you. So I don't know what's going on out there, but I do know that for a fact. Miss Jelly, pick a number 1 through 30, Miss Jelly. And while I get this right here. Pick a number 1 through 30 while I get this right here. Shit. Feel like the real reverend. Let me get my water too, y'all. Hold on, get my water. Anyway, get my water. And Miss Jelly, pick a number 1 through 30. I hope y'all getting that feed. All right, 5. And boom. And you're gonna pick a number 1 through 14. You're gonna pick a number 1 through 14. You got the healing magic. Let me get my little healers for you. Pick a number 1 through. Pick a number 1 through 14, Miss Jelly. You pick 5, but now you're gonna pick a number 1 through 14. Appreciate it. She picked 5 and 5. Okay. She picked 5 and 5. And the healing magic you're receiving right now is to heal the bodily disorder. So going into it. So the Archangel Raphael is coming to heal you of all sicknesses. Please do not complain in the way that the Archangel Raphael goes about in the methodology of healing you. This ritual will help you heal of all of your disorders, especially if there are any lung, liver, or digestive system disorders going on. Okay? The other angels or other archangels that accompany Raphael on this mission to heal you are the divine name Argamon, Michael, or y'all know her as Michael, Gabriel, Nuriel, and Uriel. Okay, these are all the assistants with healing the bodily disorders. Okay, and with that being said, And with that being said, no matter what way that healing comes, take that healing route. I don't care if it comes in the form of some money getting into your lap, and it's time for you to get your miracle food, platinum cleanse, and you like, but what about this bill? But what about that bill? Put yourself first. Put yourself and your health over your bills and your pills. And I guarantee you, you're gonna love how it feels to finally put yourself first. You feel me? And in the end, when it's all said and done, this is what we got to focus on as Black people. We got to heal our bodies, y'all. We got to heal our bodies, y'all. The next person say I do, get the next person say I do, get the woo. Next person say I do, get the woo. I ain't even scrolling back up the timeline and go see what this shit about. The next person say I do, get the woo as I down my room. All right. Lil Moody Moo, you keep on beating the crew. Lil Moody Moo, you keep on beating the crew. Okay, Lil Moody Moo. Lil Moody Moo, pick a number 1 through 30, Lil Moody Moo. Lil Moody Moo. Lil Moody Moo. Pick a number 1 through 30, Lil Moody Moo. He picked 7. Oh, let me see, he picked 7. Now pick a number 1 through 25, Lil Moody Moo. Pick a number 1 through 25, Lil Moody Moo. 1 through 25, see it live, Moody Moo. Let's get it, Moody Moo. Hold on, let me look for your 1 through 25. Where that ball at? Oh, there you go. There you go. Lil Moody Moo. 20. Lil Moody Moo picked 22. Lil Moody Moo picked the 22. What you think about that? What did you? Ooh, this is a good one for you, Lil Moody Moo. I think you need to hear this one, Lil Moody Moo. It's time for you, Lil Moody Moo, to let go of the guilt and the shame. It's time for you to let go of the guilt and the shame. It's all about self-respect. And how many people are too harsh on themselves? See? It's time for you to stop beating yourself down. It's time for you to stop beating yourself up. It's time for you to just stop beating yourself. If you got to keep beating yourself, then that means there's a part of you that is an enemy towards you in your real accomplishing goals. A lot of those parts of us are the guilts and the shames that we don't even recognize are guilts and shames, okay? Understanding that landing on this magical revelation, you must let go of what you are guilty and shameful of, embrace it to the fullest, and if you haven't turned it into a triumph testimony, then go and work hard and do diligently to turn it into a triumph testimony. And remember, after you do that, I guarantee you the mood gonna change from guilt and shame. The mood gonna change from guilt and shame. I bet you when you put it in perspective, but you gotta let go of the guilt and shame. I don't know what the guilt and shame is coming from, but you do because you've lived your life. You know the nooks and crannies of your self that you use to deceive yourself into believing the bullshit. I don't. I'm only here. Well, I do know because I've did it before and I've lived it. So therefore, I'm already at where you at. I was already at where you at, and I beat that part of myself. And it's no longer a part of myself that I have to beat. Once you beat yourself into submission and train yourself to a certain frequency, you no longer have to beat those certain parts of yourself that used to get in your way. Hold on, let me. Yo. All righty, I'm on live right now. Yeah, I'll be ready. No. I'm already deep into it right now while I'm talking to you. I'm just answering the phone because it's you. All right, bet that up. Yeah. So um, that was on spot. All right. So next person say I do, get the woo. Y'all make sure y'all going and follow all of the movement links in the description of the video. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the video, subscribe to my newsletter, the Positive Word newsletter, where you receive a free positive word from me. Also, make sure that you get your chakras activated. Make sure that that's free on the website. Hit the FCA Yoga tab. All of that's in the description. Everything that you need to know is in the description of this video. And the last person that said I do was identify you. Identify you. Pick 1 through 30. Identify you. Pick 1 through 30. When I identify you, pick 1 through 30. We're going to ask identify you to go a little bit further and pick another number so we can specify what number that identify you. All right. And now you're going to pick a number 1 through 10. Identify you. Pick a number 1 through 10 for me, please. I've been waiting to get into this book too. I swear to God. I swear to God. There we go. Pick a number 1 through 10, please. You've landed in a wonderful, wonderful area of life. Let's see what number you pick. 3. Okay. 81. We're going to get into it. And right now, where you're at in the ascension is the power of belonging. Okay? It's time for you to forge and maintain and improve your connections between people that you know. It's time for you to use this power when you want somebody to feel like that they belong with you or that you belong with them. It's time for you to use your power of belonging. You can also use this power and use it on other people to make a connection or attraction between other people. The power can be used in all kinds of relationships, and it's effective for romance as it is for family and business relationships. It can also be useful for obtaining the love and appreciation of fans and followers, or for making sure that the gatekeepers of your industry admire and appreciate you. So the power of belonging is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Enochian magical power. And once again, you just heard what it can do. Yeah, identify you. It's time for you to exercise your power of belonging. For some reason, it's time for you to belong again. If you've been cutting yourself off, it's time for you to get into the game again. It's time for you to start getting your feet wet again. It's time for you to belong. It's time for you to belong, man. Y'all done whipped out the healing magic. Y'all done whipped out the universal magic. Y'all done whipped out the words of power. Y'all done whipped out, man, let me see. Y'all done whipped out the demons of deception. Whoo, man, y'all done whipped out some powerful people tonight. You feel me? All right. Send the cash app for my reading, Doc. Brandon, really send the cash app for my reading. I really appreciate you. Really help me come along. No worry, man. I appreciate it. Next person say I do was Samantha Logan, and she was already on her I do script. Samantha Logan, please pick a number 1 through 30. Please pick a number 1 through 30. Please pick a number 1 through 30. Somebody said there's something cash app for the reading. Let me see who that was. There's something cash app for the reading. All right. And that is my man, who that is, Revis King. Picking number 1 through 30. All right, 18. And now you're going to pick a number 1 through 72. You're going to pick a number 1 through 72. And where is not? There we go. You're gonna pick a number 1 through 72, and you done landed in. I wish I could play the song, but they're gonna try to hit you with the copyright. But and I calling all you angels, yeah, yeah. Let me go. Here we go. You got 68. Let's see what that 68 bringing in your life right now. All right. So it is time for you to attain assistance in the following, meaning these following things are about to happen for you. Healing and recovery. If you're trying to heal or recover from anything on the board, be it physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, the hour and the time is now for your healing and recovery of whatever you've been through. Genuine and warm love shall now be increased through your life, especially creating long-lasting care and affection within your family and your relationships. Okay? A stability and peace will move and be a pleasant, joyous life with you and your loved ones. Okay? Also, the regulation of your desires. If you all don't know how to control your lower self urges, you shall gain an opportunity and you shall gain a strength to regulate the desire and no longer be a slave of the desire, but be a master of the desire. Agricultural as well as professional gains. Okay? It's time for you to gain new skills as well. And your appreciation of nature. You need to deepen your appreciation for nature. If you thought you had an appreciation for nature, renew that vow and go above and beyond the call of duty and watch how nature goes above and beyond the call of duty for you. It's time for you to adjust your controlling and authoritarian tendencies. If you have any kind of controlling tendencies or the need to be a leader or don't need to want to be a leader, then you got to understand that you must break your controlling and authoritarian tendencies. All right? Psalms 117:1. Confess to the Lord, for he is God, and his mercy is forever. Remember that, man. Where is God? God lives inside of you. Confess to the Lord, for he is God. His mercy extended forever. Remember this. All you got to do to get in contact with God is go inside of you. That's where God is located. Okay? I have prayed for all of that. Yep. And now it's about to happen. You've been praying for all of that. And now you're about to get that on All Hallows Eve. Next person say, I do get the woo. The next person say, I do get the woo. You've been praying for all that. Now you're about to get all that. Do not discriminate how that comes into your section. Do not discriminate how that comes into your section. Radio Railheen, pick a number 1 through 30. Radio Railheen, pick a number 1 through 30. Oh, I forgot. Wait a minute. My man's Revis. Sorry, Revis. Revis, pick a number 1 through 30. Revis. Mr. King, pick a number 1 through 30 as well. Radio Railheen, pick a number 1 through 36. Pick 1 through 36, radio. There we go. Pick a number 1 through 36. Radio. 3. Revis pick 22. It is time for you to get curious and start wondering. If you have grown disillusioned with the world, you need to renew your sense of wonder. This will help you find what it is that you are still curious about. People who believe they know everything do not thrive as well as those who are curious. It is an underestimated power that has helped many of the greatest inventors and leaders to their finest achievements. It's time for you to get curious and wonder again. 22. Pick a number 1. Pick a number 1 through 84. Pick a number 1 through 84. Revis King, pick a number 1 through 84, and we're gonna get you popping with that. Pick a number 1 through 84. We're gonna get you popping with that. Happy Halloween, free reads. Thank y'all for joining in. And you picked 2. Let's go. It's time for you to tap into your warrior spirit. You need to make quick and decisive decisions and actions and start being motivated and have motivated actions towards fulfilling your desires. Because right now you're not fulfilling your desires. You might be fulfilling the desires of something that you're not supposed to be fulfilling. Focus on your speed. Focus on your direct force. It is time for you to overcome the obstacle, and that time has arrived. It is time for you to quickly and effectively outdo the wills of your enemies. You will come, see, and conquer. You will fulfill your personal will despite all of the oppositions and setbacks. So you got some setbacks and some oppositions, and you got some haters and all of the things that try to say that you can't make it and you can't do it. And I'm here to let you know that not only are you going to make it, not only are you going to do it, but the same people who said you couldn't make it and do it in the first place going to be trying to make it and do it how you made it and did it. Any questions? Pick a number 1 through 30. 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 Oh, I forgot. Next person said I do. I forgot. Say less, Doc. You already know. I do the first. I do get the woo. Sorry. I'm talking about picking number 1 through 30. The first I do get the woo. That's how we do that. Bernard Bird, picking number 1 through 30. Bernard Bird, picking number 1 through 30. You already know what it is. Happy Halo Eve. All praises be to the saints. Because when the saints come marching in, ooh, Bernard Bird, picking number 1 through 30, please. Thank you very much and kindly. And this has been brought to you part by Miracle Food. Please go get your Miracle Food. Please get your vaccination exemptions. Please get your money magic, and everything gonna work out for itself. 29. You got to pick a number 1 through 180, Mr. Bernard. 1 through 180. 1 through 180, Mr. Bernard. 29 again. 29. All right. I see the resemblance. I see where you're going with this, Mr. 29. I see where you're going with this, Mr. 29. Here we go. 29. You need to prepare some holy oil. You need to prepare some holy oil. so that you can connect with God. No matter if it's some oil that you got blessed, that you bought, it's time for you to take your connection. 29 was first. I know. All right. So what's your pick a number 1 through 180 or 111? Okay, my bad. Let's go. Y'all, man, y'all little feeds be coming in late, bro. I don't know what's going on with this motherfucking shit, bro. I'm just trying to help y'all out, man. You understand me? 111. My bad, brother. My bad, brother. I'm about to give you the bro. I'm glad I got good eyes, man. Glad I got good eyes. Nigga like, wait a minute, nigga. I don't need that right there. I said 111, nigga. Negro. She ain't no motherfucking 20. I said 29 first, bitch. You know how nigga be screaming at the fucking screen like, nigga, I told you. Ooh, man. That 111. Okay. Wow. Okay. So if you or anybody you know are suffering from any type of suicidal tendencies, if you or anybody you know are suffering from any type of suicidal tendencies, you might want to holler at me behind the scenes and behind the screen. Okay? And that's crazy because the next spell that's next to this 111 is 112. I just want to give you 112 because I just feel like that's what you really need. But the name of 112 is All Saints Who Need Healing. So when you said 111 and I turned it to 112 and I'm looking at 111, I'm like, okay. So if you know anybody that got some suicidal tendencies, Bernard Burt, you might want to holler at me. We can employ some great tactics to rid them of those thought waves and premises. But right next to it, it says, all saints who need healing. I told you when the saints come marching in, it is All Saints Eve. Right now, y'all call it Halloween and All Hallows Eve, but All Hallows Eve is really All Saints Eve. Tomorrow is All Saints Day. That nigga picked 111, but 112 is right here and says all saints who need healing. See? My lady is Saints fan too. You feel me? My lady is Saints fan too. You already know, man. Paper bag head and everything. I was with the Saints. We was paper bag head. You tripping. I remember when we got our first Super Bowl and our only lonely Super Bowl, motherfucker. We was happy as a motherfucker. We still happy about that. Thank you, Drew Brees. We still thanking Drew Brees for that fucking. We still thanking Drew Brees and Sean Payton right now for that one Super Bowl, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? So we know the Saints need healing like a motherfucker. You Saints need healing like a motherfucker. You feel me? But all saints who need healing. So the all saints who need healing spell is literally, no matter what area, right now it's time for you to petition the saints on All Saints Eve and on All Saints Day tomorrow. You need to petition the saints and be like, saints, I need a miracle. Period. I need a miracle. I need that healing. If you need an actual physical body healing, I am your physical body healing. You don't need no healing. You got me. All you got to do is holler at Chakra Doctor. Chakra Doctor, I need to get rid of this such and such. Chakra Doctor going to give you the fucking miracle food in whatever increment you need it in. And you're going to heal your such and such and go back to living your goddamn life. But if you need healing in the spirit, come holler at me too. Man, you need healing anywhere. I'm the healer. And can't nobody heal better than me. I put that on. I'm Bruce Lee. I'm the Bruce Lee of healing. What the? This bitch. I'm the Bruce Lee of healing. Like literally. Like I'm healing I'm like the healing Jeet Kune Do. I definitely need your money magic. I definitely know your money magic, right? Hold up. I definitely need your money magic works. Is it neophyte safe? Yes, it is. It is definitely neophyte safe, as well as deep adept safe. For those who are big adepts in their in their fields. Let's say you're a big adept druid. This only adds to the repertoire. It doesn't interfere with druidism because druidism is a set of rituals and rules and laws and statutes, while my algorithms are computer algorithms that get fed into the matrix, and the matrix puts you through the parts of the game that you need to go through at this particular time to reach your highest self ascension and potential. All right, that means all right. So the next person say I do, get the woo. Can't say I can't, nigga. You can't say I do before I say I do. No. The next nigga said, nah, I'm waiting on it right now. I'm waiting on it. See, Jay Brown, you was the lad, but no, I'm waiting on it right now. Boom. Wait a minute. Boom. Life of Inam. Life of Inam. I need a spirit man healing, but also that money magic got my boy right though. I'ma tap in. Yeah. Definitely. You definitely. The Spirit Man Healing is the FCA yoga. Go into the description of this video, click on the free FCA yoga guided meditation. Activate your chakras on this whole Hallows Eve. Activate your chakras, bro. Like the reason why I'm able to do this because I'm a fully chakra activated being. My chakras are on fully 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We never close. Pick a number 1 through 30, and I'm an Earth of the 5% nation of gods and earths. And you told me that to tell you. You told me that to tell you. You telling me that for what? What are you telling me that for? You telling me that because you're representing your secret society or something? You representing your, what are you talking about? Peace, fam. Peace, God. Peace, Earth. She's an Earth. Peace, Earth. She identifies with the great grand holy mother Earth. That's what I can give you. And you're gonna pick a number 1 through 360. And now pick a number 1 through 360. He picked 30, y'all. And I'm a neophyte to magic. Oh, okay. Yeah, that means you're a new jack. It is very neophyte. I guarantee you, if you're a neophyte in the realm of where you're at, once you do my magic, it's going to actually, you're not going to be a neophyte anymore. I'm sorry. My magic is definitely going to force the God living mastery out of you. 320 mother. This nigga said 322. 322. Let's see what 322 got for you, my brother. That nigga said 320 motherfucker. Here we go. All right. And the energy for you that you need more optimism that has now arrived for you. This angel will give you strength. The angel is Ka'el. Ka'el will give you optimism. Ka'el is going to give you strength. Ka'el is going to give you a positive mindset. Ka'el gives us a firm and powerful heart, as well as a peaceful mind. This internal state allows us to overcome all troubles and difficulties, even turn them into the benefits. Woo! Woo! See, they don't know about turning trouble into triumph. They don't know about turning nothing into something, man. Listen with man, that's something. Ooh, man. This internal state, Ka'el gives us the optimism, the strength, and the positive mindset. He gives us a firm and powerful heart as well as a peaceful mind. This internal state allows us to overcome all troubles and difficulties and turn them into a benefit. Nigga, you just don't know. Zachiel done dropped in this motherfucker. See, look, archangels be dropping in this holiday. You know, that's just the type of people I attract, man. Archangels and shit, and archdemons and gods and goddesses, and you know, that's the type of people I attract. Just letting you know that now. Kyle, yes. CH. Well, you're not gonna find him. That's one of the angels of the 360 degrees of the zodiac. So you picked degree 322, and that was the angel in charge of degree 322, busting you up. Next nigga say I do. Next motherfucker say I do. Get the woo. Next person say I do. Get the woo. Y'all please follow, like, share, and peruse the links in the description of this video. Jay Brown, picking number 1 through 30. Jay Brown, picking number 1 through 30. Jay Brown gets to pick a number 1 through 30. Yeah. Jay Brown gets to pick a number 1 through 30. And then we're going to get into it. And while I'm doing it, I got to hit the weed. Hit the weed with me, people, please. I don't mean the people, please, but hit the weed with me, people, please. You know? At 25, pick a number 1 through, pick a number. So I'm going to give you an option. No, I'm not going to give you an option. Pick a number 1 through 108. You're going to get what you're landing on today. Halloween. Pick a number 1 through 108. 1 through 108, Jay Brown. Oh man, and please, if you guys want to go on your psychedelic cleansing journey, I have a psychedelic cleansing journey that is kick-ass. You guys just got to come to me for that one. 110. Oh, you said 110? Then you picked 99. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna roll with 110. You pick 110 first. Oh no, I forgot. Ain't got no 110. 99. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta go with 99. Motherfucking, no fucking 110. Tricking me on my own shit. Negro. All right. Ooh, this is the cursing in a sweet gum tree. Do you know sweet gum tree is turpentine? And turpentine is found in the Miracle Food Platinum Cleanse. And the sweet gum turpentine cursing spell is going to help, is going to get someone to leave you alone. Right now, you got somebody in your life that you need to leave you alone. You got somebody in your life that you need to leave you alone. Jay Brown. This bothersome person will be hot-footed away. I guarantee you. Just wait on it like a microwave. Wait on it like a motherfucking TV dinner in a microwave. The fucking bell gonna go ding eventually. The next person say I do. Get the whoa, 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 whoa. I love this game. This is my, I love the old shit. Like this game of Magic always takes you back to the place where you first started. And every time I come back to the place where I first started, I'm just more and more grateful that I'm able to even be in like this position to even do this with y'all, bro. Like I come from nothing, absolutely nothing, and I turned it into something. Pick a number 1 through 30, TY and Maisie TV. Picking number 1 through 30, TY and Maisie TV. Jay Brown said 100. Get rid of that bothersome person. It's time for you to get rid of that bothersome person. It's time for you to get rid of that motherfucker that's bothering you. You feel me? It's time for you to get rid of that person that's bothering you. Picking number 1 through 30, TY and Maisie TV. First come, first serve. Now you're going to pick a number 1 through 161. Pick a number 1 through 161. Miss TY and Maisie TV. TY and Maisie, y'all a couple. I think I know y'all from somewhere. Y'all look familiar. Who is T.Y. and Magick? I think I know y'all from somewhere. Anyway, pick a number 1 through 161. Uh-oh, team. Boy, look at boy. How a couple gonna call me? Y'all a couple, right? I'm not even supposed to be showing you this right there. Wait a minute. Y'all a couple, right? Y'all a couple, right? And this the book you just picked. T.Y. and Magick TV. We about to see if that means for you or of a couple that's against you. Because they might got a couple people that's against you. And it's time for some relationship destruction. And you pick 133. You pick 133. The couple picked the relationship book. How the fucking couple pick the relationship book? Okay. Okay, you cool. Okay, you cool. But there is someone who's trying to throw salt your way. I don't know who this someone is. There's someone in your life that is trying to upset the peace within. There's someone in your life, I don't know, it like I told you before, I don't think it's you two exactly. I feel like there is something outside of you two that is trying to literally, intentionally, not unintentionally, but intentionally upset your peace and harmony and throw salt your way. Well, I'm here to let you know that when you do that, when you realize who this person is, or you ain't even got to realize who this person is, you will realize who this person is because this person is about to leave and move out of your life. I don't know how this person about to leave out of your life and move out of your life. I don't know how this person, but whatever this person is going to leave and move and get the fuck up out of your life. And when they do, you need to motherfucking let them, period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Whoever they is, whoever they is, whoever they bees. Next motherfuckers say, I do get the woo. I do get the woo. You already know what it do. T.Y. Amazing TV. We're going to go sign Campbell on it. We're going to go sign Campbell on it. What he say? What he say? You better pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. You better pay attention to your people if you don't want to end up in the steeple. You better pay attention to your kinfolk if you don't want to end up in the penfolk. See. Tangela Palmer, please pick 1 through 30. Tangela Palmer, please pick 1 through 30. Queen IC, I'm gonna get you next just because you a neophyte and you are an openly professing neophyte. Okay, and you being a neophyte of the nation of gods and earths, who Lord Jamar is a representative of the nations of gods and earth 5%ers, and he is also of the Magi. And so therefore, you being a neophyte of the 5% nations of gods and earth, I definitely want to get you in there too. So Tangela Palmer, you pick 1 through 30, and Queen IC, please pick 1 through 30. And now, Tangela Palmer, you're gonna pick 1 through 108. You're going to pick 1 through 108. You're going to pick 1 through 108. Right? Boom. And Queen IC, you're going to pick 1 through 40. Man, everybody picking the fucking wartime. Everybody picking the sorcery in this bitch. Wait a minute. Nigga said fuck that Magick. Niggas getting this. Man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Niggas said, fuck this. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Y'all let me know. If y'all know something I don't know. Y'all, they got something going on in the Cosmo that I don't know. Because y'all motherfuckers is picking all of the gangsters. Tangela Palmer, you pick 99. And Queen IC, you got to pick a number 1 through 40. Pick 99. Damn. Oh, you picked the same. Oh, you wanted the same thing? There you go. Hey, you must wanted the same thing. You must wanted the same spell. There you go. You got the same spell. Somebody about to get out your life too. I don't know who need to get out your life. Call my girl and she confirmed somebody at work is trying to interfere. Chakra doctor, you the truth. I told you they about to go. They about to go out your life. They about to get, and that's how you know the great grand holy mother don't play no game when it comes to her children, especially the children who coming out here trying to do positive, whatever they try to do, no matter what walk of life you come from. Oh, you picked 13 and 13? Oh, okay, that's where you that's where you going with it? The 13 with the 13? I didn't know that, my bad. Feel me? Tangela Palmer, that you about to get somebody removed out of your life, because that's what you picked. I don't know who about to get removed out of your life, but I do know somebody about to get removed out your dang nabby life. And you need them gone too. So right now, Queen IC, you need to shield yourself against your fears. You have fears, and these fears aren't protecting you. These fears are interfering with your actual neophyte learning because of certain programmings that you have that you got to get rid of. Okay? Now, understanding fear means understanding what you are who you truly are. Because we can only find out who we truly are once we face our fears. So what is it in your life that you are neglecting to do? That one thing that you are fearing and neglecting to do, that's the number one thing we got to shield you against the tactics of, because you have to correct it. Ain't nobody gonna correct it but you. So get up out of the fear-based mentality. Remember, the fear-based mentality is what coulda, shoulda, woulda, I can't, I don't, I won't, I'm not, if only, I was just. All of these are the enemy of love, period. Because love is I am, I have, I think, I feel. See? I will, I analyze, I balance, I see, I use, I know, I believe. Ain't nothing, none of I woulda, I shoulda, no, none of that shit. So, number one, as a neophyte, please enter into the path of the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so that you can know for a fact that everything that you'll encounter on this path is for your actual overall gaming benefit. And you need to remove your fears when it comes to correcting parts of yourself in your life that you know need correcting, but you've just been too chicken shit to do it. Period. Next person say I do, get the woo. No, you need to work upon all chakras. Go into the link in the description. Go into the link in the description. And when you go into the link in the description, click on the FCA Yoga Guided Meditation. And today, right now, you can activate all 29 of your chakras coursing throughout your body, not just your root chakra. No, chakra doctor will do you a disservice to say, oh, only focus on your root chakra. No, baby. Focus on all chakras. This is why I call all chakras activate. This is why it's called my FCA in full chakra activation. Full chakra is the root chakra is just part of the equation. Zachiel, I do picking number 1 through 30. Zachiel, I do picking number 1 through 30. Zachiel, I do picking number 1 through 30, and then we're gonna get to the next woo-woo. You already know what it do. You feel me? But hit the weed as I continue doing 90 on the freeway. I'm doing 90 on the information superhighway, hitting weed, sounding like Park in the driveway. Exactly. Yeah. You got to pick a number 1 through 103. You got to pick a number 1 through 103. And the library is getting thick. It's getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And it's getting in that gangster lean in that gangster lean. Ooh, y'all making the gangster lean come on the Magic now. 1 through 103. 1 through 103. Zakiel, Archangel, soon to be new Seraph. Sheriff. Y'all don't get it? The sheriffs in town are the seraphs in town. Seraphim. The most humble servants of the Elohim. But y'all understand not my speech. 95. 95. All right. Here we go. Upon this Hallows Eve, you shall sense what the future holds. When you feel the need to know what is coming up in your life, call on this innate power within yourself to know what the future holds. Do not name a specific situation unless you are desperate to know how that situation will develop. You will often obtain answers and images during the ritual, but other thoughts will occur to you in the following days. Give yourself some time where you are quiet and alone or out walking so that such thoughts and images have the space to be noticed. If you stare at your phone all day, you won't have the room to sense anything beyond the ordinary. It is time for you to find that which is lost. This is a simple power to recover any item that has been lost or stolen from you. So be on the lookout for that too as well. The attitude of gratitude. I am grateful, Chakra. The attitude of gratitude. The attitude of gratitude is the longitude and latitude. You see? And as long as I'm grateful, my attitude is gratitude. Y'all don't understand. That's the key to win. Next nigga say, I do get the woo, 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 woo. Oh, hollering at the moon. Oh, peace and love. I do. First person say I do, get the woo. And we're almost entering into the closing of free reads. The first person to say I do most likely will be the last person to say I do and get the woo, because after that, we going in. We going in. We wrapping it up, people. Thank you so much. Very appreciate. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people. Wait, no, what was a lot of white boy? They didn't let his algorithm. They didn't let his algorithm go through. He got to step his game up. And Huron, I do, and Super King. I'm gonna give y'all both of y'all pick 1 through 30, and that's a wrap. I'm doing 2 at 1, 2 for 1. Both of y'all pick 1 through 30. Yeah, he was too raw for the algorithm. Most definitely. They you know, and I already got two guideline community strikes on my shit for being reckless because I didn't even know, you know, the YouTube guidelines on shit. And I was just, you know, because I wasn't supposed to be saying nothing against any type of vaccine information, and I didn't even know that. The only thing I can say is not against it. The only thing I can say is what my business is doing, and that's giving out exemption. And my church is doing. Sorry, my business and my church. 26. Now you got to pick a number 1 through 111. 26. You got to pick a number 1 through 111. Let me find it first thing. So that heroin everything, you got to pick a number 1 through 111. And Super King, you got to pick a number 1 through 84. 53, heroin everything. 53. Let's see where you at. Man, bro, what's the fucking deal, bro? What you motherfucking you damn it, bro. This is the second person we done came across in this much of my time that needs to banish guilt and shame, people. You guys are feeling guilty for no reason. You guys are feeling shameful for no reason. You guys are misinterpreting the scriptures, and you wonder why you're not getting the magical rewards and the spiritual rewards from these religions because you practice them completely and horribly wrong. Oh my goodness. Guilt and shame is the fastest way to hell. If you feel guilty or ashamed about anything, that's your, believe it or not, that's the fastest way into the pits of hell. My God. All right. It is time for you to let go. But remember, this energy right here is going to literally banish it. So you see that? Banish. Banish. Banish the guilt and the shame. Yes, upon purchasing Money Magic, you receive an exemption. If purchase of Miracle Food, you receive an exemption. And a $100 donation to my Cash App, you receive an exemption. I am a licensed ordained minister, as you can see right there. And voila, my church we're having literally, this is church right now, what we're doing right now. This is considered church service and educational church servicing right now. I can accept donations and everything, and then just like a church, right? So banish the guilt, banish the shame for you, Haroon, everything. And then we go into 44. You went to 44, and I just got your book right here. And you got the 44. You got the 44. You got the 44. Okay, here we go. Mars in Libra, day Tuesday, Greek god, Aries, chakra, root chakra. If you ever find that you struggle to get things done, whether it's due to procrastination, indecision, or fear of failure, this energy of Mars in Libra, Tuesday, Aries, root chakra, can help. This power will give you the power and focus and drive to accomplish all of your goals and aspirations. This is a power that will allow you to decisively choose what you desire and then to pursue that goal with confidence and relentless determination. This power gives you the sense of a direction in life. And if you are ever unsure of what your next step what your next step is going to be in your endeavor, this power will bring mental clarity and wisdom so that you can see the best path to take that will lead you towards the fulfillment of your ultimate desires. This power can also give you the ability to choose and can mean the difference between success and failure, wealth and poverty, a loving romance or loneliness. Anytime you are called to make a choice and need a greater sense of direction, call on your innate abilities of this power. But you remember, this is on autopilot. You ain't got to call on this. You pick the number, it's already coming to you. Remember, this power will illuminate your path and guide you on your journey to a new horizon in your life. I support the original people of the planet Earth. Most definitely. Stopping by the show. Love to the God and Goddess. Peace, beloved. Thank you. Peace, infinite love, eternal truth. Peace, wave to you. Infinite love, eternal truth, and peace, wave to you. And I answered all of that. So it is most definitely in the spirit of the attitude of gratitude that, you know, I leave you guys with some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding before I exit the premises. Know that there are those in higher malevolent form who are trying to impose an unnatural way of life upon natural people. And when we understand the true nature of this threat, I guarantee you the way you feel about life right now will completely change, because most of us don't understand that the way we feel about life and the way that we're looking at life is literally what we signed up for. We have to wake up that our life will always be our decisions, and we signed up to live our life. Why well, ain't signed up to live this life? Ain't you living it, huh, motherfucker? Or something, mother, you just drop out the sky. A choice was made, and you're here. And I'm 9 times, 10 times out of 10, that choice was made by you. You just forgot. I'm just here to remind you that you are born to live this life, and you are born to learn from this life. Hey, Chakra Doctor, have you ever spoke of on the dangers of pornography? I don't really speak on the dangers of pornography because, number one, they got so many things you can talk about, like what I'm talking about right now, magic. I can talk about the magic of pornography and how I've used pornography to accomplish magical feats when I was alone in my own zone, being a magician to myself, and I didn't have no partner, and masturbation or pornography had to be my partner for that time being, accomplishing certain sexual magical feats, being to myself. So everybody used the platforms for what they use the platforms for. Is the intent of the individual is going to make it something that where it's learning from, or something that's just entertainment and it passes by. Hey, Doc, can I call you? Hey, Doc, can I call to ask you about my reading you gave me? Yeah, you most certainly can call this number right here. Let me make sure you see this number right here. You can call right now. And Bob, you can call that. That's the live number right there. Y'all guys want to come? Y'all guys want to drop a line or two before we get up off here? Y'all want to come in on the screen before we get up off here? If you got something to say, then let it be known. If you just want to holler at me behind the scenes, then all right, we'll do that as well. And most definitely, we want to get into a level of understanding and knowing that it's not the mechanisms that are in place, it's the intents of the beings controlling the mechanisms that are in place. And once we understand the intents of evil, then you'll never have to worry about, or never have to gripe or complain or moan about what's going on in life that's bad, because you know for a fact that there is no way one will be able to live this life without having a go or something bad happening. Horror story. Here we go. Chicago. Yeah, Chakra Doctor. Yeah, he's so Chicago. What's going on, my brother?
Hey. I wanted to ask you about my reading you gave me when I picked numbers 6 and 4, and a person. When you gave me the reading, I took what you said
see, that's how the magic work though. The magic work when you. That's how the magic work. The answer lies in you, bro. Like you just, that's what the magic do, bro. So thank you for answering your own question live. I told you, I told you, man. Everybody is their own genius, and they have their own their God capabilities, and bro, you gotta just embrace your God capabilities and know that just like the answers in me, the answers in you too. You just gotta lay up there and just tap in, bro. And, tap into what I tap into, you're gonna get what I got. But that's how the magic works, though. Like, damn, wait a minute, I just answered my own fucking question. Yeah, right. That's how we're supposed to be living, and answering our own fucking questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No worries. that was crazy. Yeah. But that's what life is all about. Life is all about answering your own questions, bro. Like, answer your own questions sometime. You feel me? Because the evidence is right there. I'm just a confirmation station. Listen, I am just a confirmation. I am just the physical voice representing what you already know. What you've already told yourself, what you've already heard, what you've already seen. I am just a physical voice speaking it into plain air so that it can be heard amongst those who don't know. You got a lot of people who don't know how to access their innate power. They got a lot of people who don't know how to access their zodiac and the magic and, money magic and all of these things that I got going on, and natural holistic healing. All of this ties into higher benevolent living, aka I like to call it that Gandalf life. You never seen Gandalf the White. You seen Gandalf the Gray. He used to chill and kick it in. But you never seen really when Gandalf became Gandalf the White. That nigga show up. He came with the light. Pop, 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 pop. I'm loving it. And nigga, he came. You ain't never see him eat no food. That nigga just came with the pop. Came with the wop. Wop, pop, pop. Wop, baba, loop, bop, bam, boom. And when it was all said and done, and it was time to sail off into the sunset, and Frodo had to say goodbye to his hobbit buddies because Frodo, the Lord of the Rings, the littlest nigga in the clique, he had to go to a higher, deeper, and greater journey with Gandalf, the high elves, and all of the motherfucking higher beings, you see? And that's the symbolic meaning of what's going to happen to us in humanity. There are going to be those of us who make the ascension and complete, and it's going to, you're not going to even know that we were here. Only we're going to know we were here, and we transition. Y'all still going to be replaying y'all Groundhog's Day. But those of us who have the knowledge and information already spreading about our bodies and into society of her return and of her rule and of her reign, we will make the ascension clear and plain as day. It will not be a mystery. It will be a stone cold motherfucking manifestation. Physically, in front of your face. Star Wars, Star Trek type shit. Jedi, fucking whatever type shit. You feel me? Like supernatural, you name the TV show. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all that shit put together. And y'all think that they making this shit in movies because, they just trillionaires. So that's what y'all really think that? So y'all chilling in y'all house, right? Kicking it, eating your McDonald's, kicking it, eating your Popeyes, kicking it, eating your whatever food, cereals, what you eat. I'm not exempt from bad eating. Nigga, I done ate my share of motherfucking Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, quarter pounder French fries, ice cola milkshake, sundaes and apple pies in this bitch. I done ate my fair share, nigga. So I know how this shit go. So when you're sitting there watching a movie, right? It never hit your consciousness. If it never hit your consciousness, I'm about to try to make it hit it right now. It never dawned on your consciousness that, wait a minute, somewhere out there, if this nigga right here, if this nigga made $20 million, got paid $20 million to act in a movie, from this nigga who worked billions of dollars, and this nigga who worked billions of dollars answered to these families who work trillions of dollars, what in your ever-loving mind, how could you ever think that trillionaires trickle money down to billionaires, and billionaires pay multi-millionaire puppets, millionaire puppets, thousandaire puppets, hundredaire puppets? Got all kind of levels of puppetry. You think that these trillionaires paying these billionaires to pay these millionaires to just entertain you because they want to see you smile like McDonald's, motherfucker? You could always have it your way, motherfucker, like Burger King, bitch. You think it really have it your way? You think they really want to see you smile, my nigga? Come on, man. You can't possibly think that a trillionaire paid a billionaire to pay a millionaire to put together a movie. And in that movie, certain informations of fantasy were disclosed, certain informations of occultism were disclosed, and certain informations of spirituality were disclosed. And you want me to say that these trillionaires and these billionaires just made this shit up out of thin air, and they didn't get it from nowhere. They just came up with it on their own. And it hasn't been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, being practiced by those who know versus those who don't know. Right? It's those who know, and they got those who don't know. I am just speaking on the behalf to those who don't know. Those who don't know, y'all really don't know. That's why y'all watch a movie and be like, man, nigga, Will Smith, bomb. Man, that nigga such and such a bomb. Wooty, wooty, woo, blah, blah, blah. He my favorite actor. He my favorite rapper. He my favorite entertainer and ball player. Nigga, don't you understand the game that is being played in your face? And the game that's being played in your face is distract these niggas from themselves. Because in the Egyptian temples, it tells you, know thyself. If they can distract you from knowing yourself, you lose your game. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you smell what the doc is cooking, you'll be able to see that I'm all nutrition. I'm all nutrition, bro. And the one thing you ain't gonna see the doc doing, the one thing you ain't never gotta worry about the chakra doctor doing. You ready? You ain't never gotta worry about the chakra doctor losing. Yeah, I'm Mr. Floyd Mayweather, undefeated with this fucking magical shit. You ain't gonna never see that doctor losing. Because that doctor rolling with that great grand holy mother, Aume Yue Wasa. See, remember, let's understand who know and who don't know. See, those that know, soon as they hear my speech, they know, oh yeah, he's back. Oh yeah. Those who know, they are moved by the sound of my voice. Those who don't know, they faint and they fall away in their ignorance. For ignorance is the enemy of knowledge. Remember this. Ignorance is the enemy of knowledge. Therefore, the Bible specifically implores you to seek find, knock on the door. Study, show yourself approved. Don't lack the knowledge, gain the knowledge, so that you can be an ever-living, loving God in the flesh. This is what the scripture is teaching you how to be. But you keep getting caught up with the goddamn stories and not caught up with the moral and the principle of the story. If you understand the moral and principle of stories, you know for a fact, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that the God, head figure God of the Bible, Christian Bible, is 100% complete pure Satan. And y'all don't even know that. Y'all be walking around screaming most high, like that shit some motherfucking nigga, you the most high, nigga. Last time I checked, the kingdom of heaven is within, on earth as it is in heaven. Nigga, what you talking about? The will, do what thou wilt. What you talking about? See, this we're not rising into God's consciousness. We're just talking God in word. But I can't be a nation of gods and earth if I don't control a motherfucking kingdom. Every god has a heaven that they're in control of, or hell that they're in control of. See, I am more than an adept. And so we have to understand that the principles and morals of the Bible were supposed to be taken at a metaphysical level, and we've bamboozled, fallen, hook, line, and sinker for these stories to actually mean literal meaning, when the true scholars know that these stories in the Bible were borrowed, plagiarized, and stolen stories. If you know, then you know how to use the Bible. But if you don't know, you shall be used by the Bible. The Bible said you will perish because you lack knowledge, not because you got too much of it. So I implore you to seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. But last time I checked, the kingdom of heaven is within. I urge you to study to show yourself approved, because the more you study, the closer to mastery you are. I encourage you to knock on the door and see who opened that motherfucker. And you gonna be surprised that that motherfucker look just like you. In the end, when it's all said and done, we have to understand who we are, where we come from, why we here, and what we need to be doing next. And last time I checked, we all need to be loving ourselves and loving our neighbor as we love ourselves. Any questions? Any questions before the ET phone home and I hang the phone up? Any questions before I ET phone home and hang the phone up? Last time I checked. I'll give it 1 minute before I hang the phone up. Y'all, this is your one-time chance to get your last question in, and I'm gone. Yep, just like that. And this is what we gotta realize. This is who we gotta understand that we need to be, and we need to be Christ-like. We need to be Christ again. You gotta be Christ-I-N. Christian. The root word in Christian is Christ. If you're not moving like Christ, then you're not a Christian. I'm sorry, people. You're just professing Christianity. But there's no word. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. If you got a social security number, you're a Christian. You didn't even know that, huh? Because this government is run on the principles of the Bible. See? Y'all wonder why pedophiles get it easy in the court system? Because pedophiles get it easy in the Bible. Last time I checked, that was Noah, huh? That was kicking it with his daughters, and his daughters got him drunk enough to fuck him, huh? God's, one of his main hitter prophets just said, they got certain sins that should exclude you from prophethood, right? God damn, my nigga. Said, fuck it, we had to come lay you down and just rob you, huh? Right. And they made it look like the females raped him. See? Quality. Quality over quantity any day. Quality over quantity any day. All it takes is a few good winks. All it takes is a few good winks. If you got the proper energy, you got the proper diet and the proper focus and the proper meditative stance and the proper innate energy, shit, nigga. That's quality sleep, nigga. You tripping. Quality over quantity any day, nigga. You could put me to sleep in a cardboard box and I'm gonna get better sleep than motherfuckers sleeping in the silly potopedi simply because I'm one with life. See what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta process this shit, man. Quality over quantity any day, my nigga. Always remember that, man. Do never choose quantity over quality, boy. In a million, trillion, billion, fulfilling years, you better not ever choose quantity over quality, boy. I'd rather have one superwoman ass motherfucking female than a motherfucking 1,000 fucking what? Nigga, 1,000 fucking nothings, boy. You tripping? Remember, they got rules to this shit, man. You better respect the rules of quality. Nigga, quality before quantity any day, nigga. We already know true value. True value has no motherfucking, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. True value has no, really has no price. It's quality over quantity every day, especially when it comes to sleep. Yeah. What kind of sleep you getting? The sleep that make you happy. When you go to sleep happy and you wake up happy, that's good sleep, nigga. And you know that what you doing is benefiting humanity, that's good sleep, nigga. I don't care if you slept 3 hours. Those were the 3 best hours of your fucking life. Because you went to sleep knowing that you're healing and helping people. That you're a benefit to society. Is kombucha good for you? I would straddle the fence a little bit because a lot of people overdo kombucha. Kombucha is not bad for you. It is actually, if you want to be technical, it's actually used as an immune boosting mechanism by drinking kombucha. But you motherfuckers drinking kombucha every fucking day and shit. Like, no, I don't think. Now that's my opinion. That's just my opinion. Nigga drinking kombucha every day, that's not healthy. But one who is drinking kombucha to do a certain type of cleanse or meet a certain type of fasting regimen, I've seen that before. I've seen, hey man, I'm fasting, and whenever my stomach go to growling, all I do is just take a little sip of kombucha, and the kombucha settles the growl in the stomach, and they don't eat and they don't drink and do nothing. Now, I've seen that. So that's why I say it got good. It's all the intent of the user. It's all the intent of the user, man. You know what I mean? Depending on your health and your diet and your mind frame and remember, weed, they say weed is a gateway drug, right? The gateway to what? The gateway to higher consciousness. Why you think niggas get on weed and start talking about the fucking planets and the stars and the sea and shit? Yo, B, I was just looking at Mars, son. And I see all the lights around Mars, B, and it just made me wonder. You think we the only ones here, B? Like, that's that weed did that. You were stressed out at work. You were stressed out at work, man. You came in and you hit that fucking THC, bitch. That THC had you like, yeah, man, fuck that fucking, man. Fuck that shit that happened at that work, man. I just seen a fucking, what appeared to be a fucking UFO in this bitch. I don't know. Is it me or is the clouds UFOs in disguise monitoring us from the sky? Let's see, that's what we do all that. Nigga, weed, how you talking about? Nigga, weed, how you going in the highest depths of your mind, right? And while you in the highest depths of your mind, we got you shit thinking shit like, yeah, sir. Because if we don't reproduce, If we don't reproduce and make more babies, nigga, we gonna have a population shortage. Like niggas will start hitting like, why they doing Planned Parenthood when we actually need babies? Why they killing babies when we actually need babies? They tripping. That's what we how you doing. But a lot of people who are not used to the frequency of THC, I've seen it make them lazier and don't make them respond, you know, and I feel like that's just an unhealthy diet. I feel like a person with an unhealthy diet is going to have an unhealthy reaction of marijuana. I feel like a person with a healthy enough diet is going to have the greatest reaction of marijuana in the world because they have a diet that supports the endocannabinoid reception of cannabinoids from the THC to your cells and your stem cells in your body. But that's on some scientific nerd shit. I'm getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night and be fully energized, be wide awake at 4 a.m. Yeah. That's the quality of sleep you're getting versus the quality. I have a theory. I have a theory that I'm about to test out on myself, but I have a theory that once you get to a certain level of no eating and only like if you do eat is something to drink, I do believe that we turn on a higher level, a higher clock, if you will, within our cellular structure that kicks on what one might call a fountain of youth type of energy. And that's my goal. That's what I'm working toward, right? Disciplining the body to only receive that which is necessary through liquid and drinking, and then turning that energy, because when I drank only, man, I remember I went on an all juice, and I went a whole juice and like juice only for almost a full year straight, and I never needed nothing, and I went for juice only for almost like a full year straight, bro, and it was the best energy I ever had in my life, the best sleep I ever had in my life, the best everything. It was just this overall rainbow world of fucking high frequency and vibration and positivity that I can't explain it. It's like no other, and I'm working my way to get back to that level. But I had to make some pit stops along the way of teaching people how to be raw vegan, teaching people how to do all kind of other things while I'm still learning and teaching myself as well. Weed is a healing sativa, give you the energy part of my life cleanse. I'm about to start my juice cleanse. Yeah, man. Man, you go straight juice only, bro. Whenever you get a hunger pain, just kill it with juice. Whenever you get a hunger pain, just kill it with juice. Whenever you get a hunger pain, just kill it with juice. And that shit gonna turn you the fuck up. I'm telling you, that fucking them fucking healthy sugars and minerals from there, they lie. That's how I know they lied to us, bro. Because I lived a full life, almost a whole year of juice only, and I had more energy. I had the greatest energy of my life in that time, bro. And I'm working to get that back. And not only am I going to get that back, but I'm going to go above and beyond that to see how far that this psyche and this body can go. So definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in. And until next time, we out. You already know.